Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Welcome back to my channel. I am Swiss SDNI Vision without overworking, burnout, or losing any energy. Before starting, Alhamdulillah, نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. بسم الله. Let's dive into this. Coming till here, it is a very important step because now we're gonna enter the act number 2. I will anticipate to you that the disclaimer. I am not giving you a magic pill or a secret that only me knows and FBI, CIA will come here and grab me. I am just sharing my experience that for sure will be a bonus for you. Now I'm giving to you something that I lived on my own skin, yeah, and it's something that I'm very need to share because I really hope that will help you. It's better because at the end of the day you will learn from who did what you are thinking to do and not repeating the mistakes, but taking also like the kind of right thing that I see and literally develop them to an highest level. Why not? So the main problem was that keep thinking about the future, about what would happen if I do XYZ, if I speak to a client, if I start a business, if I start a YouTube channel, if I start an Instagram page, if I start TikTok, if I start if, and what if whatever I do goes wrong. So this one, it was a big problem. Like literally, I was seeing the problem and not the solution. And I was like, wait a moment. Of course, after, because I'm telling you, these things, it was not a month, 6 months, 12 months. No, I'm speaking like literally 4 or 5 years. 4, 5 years. Like it's a lifetime. Okay? Whatever. We're human beings at the end of the day, yeah? So, the thing that were against me, it was my cycle. So my cycle, the people around me, the fact that I was scared, I wanted to share with people, XYZ. I was very limited. I was victimized. I, of course, victimized from myself and from others because also others look at me like, poor girl, what she's thinking about. Like, who she thinks she is. Okay, you know, like it was literally like that. I felt it. I have that sense where I'm like, okay, and or maybe it was not written for me to proceed. It is not, yeah. But I will, of course, think about how I can get outside, but keep thinking about how can I get outside from it. It was a vicious cycle where I was looking at the problem, sleeping on the problem, realizing that there was a problem, and a vicious cycle, and there was people around me that they were not ready to share the same vision that I had in my mind, but the vision was not even applying. I don't know. It is life, it is destiny. Sometimes I think that fiha khair, like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put me through these things in order to understand. Maybe because I'm very stubborn at the point that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala needed to put me through a lot. So maybe the first lesson that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put me through, I didn't learn from it, and then He put me through the second, the third, and goes on like that. And let me be honest with you. I forgot, or I kind of like closed an eye on using my religion as a weapon to build my success. But this will be another video where I break it down for you, inshallah. Of course, check my Instagram stories to keep a track on when will the next video be out on YouTube. So now, here how from 2021 till 2025, I believed in what I were always seeing and what I have always thought that it is meant for me. Let's imagine that there is some doors, and what I will give you is some keys, okay? And these keys has to be used from you and only you. I'll break it down for you in a second. Now, before going into this, I want you to be very attentive because it is very important. It is something that it is here, okay? I'm not speaking about anything. I'm not speaking about the air. I'm speaking about something that has to start to change from the inside. And let me tell you, we are using the 5% of our brain. So we are just using a 5% or a small percentage of our brain. Imagine, subhanallah. So let's dive into the doors and each key for each door. So the key number 1, it is action over thinking to act. And it's very deep topic, to be honest, because the key is named action. Why? Have you ever seen someone only by thinking reached or started anything, or only by thinking they could go to the bathroom, or they could do things, they could do that, like only by the power of the think, like the power of the sense, you know, like I don't know how to name it, to be honest, the power of like thinking, yeah, you know what I mean? I guess no, because nowadays the situation, it is very different. If you see around you, if you just observe for like 5 minutes just in the city town, you're gonna see something different. You're gonna see that everyone is distracted from something, not because they want to be distracted, but just because the relief and the sensation that comes after the tools that they use to get distracted, it is a relief, a sensation of like, you know, a beautiful thing, you know, everything, and then it is very kind of like translated in a scientific aspect. So here the like question is, okay, in order to let be that key useful for you to open the door of action, it is like where you gonna start acting, and not just thinking of acting. So you may be not even doing a, you know, salat and, you know, tahajjud and asking Allah. You are maybe very lost to the point that you be like, yeah, I look at the sky and I hope in something to happen. But will you start to act tomorrow? Will you use that key that you will build tomorrow, next month? Is up to you. This video will stay here anyway, so you can keep watching it over and over again, and I'm still here. So the key number 2, it is consistency, but not any type of consistency. Why? Because I have observed that many of people just speak about be consistent even though you're not feeling true. Be consistent even though you're not feeling true, and repeating it over and over again. And sometimes we feel like, are they speaking to human being? Like, where are my values? Where are the list full of things that I like to do, the list full of things that I don't like to do? Like, where are these people at and I am not yet? Where are you? Like, why you're treating me like an object? Because at the end of the day, there will be always someone doing money over you just because they were consistent. Okay? So I am speaking about the consistency that is based on your rhythm. So you have to set up your own rhythm. Okay? I did a mistake where I were I was always looking at other people's rhythm, for example, reaching something in 1 month, in 2 months, in 3 months, but I always forgetting that their speed or their rhythm, it's based on what they know, not only just because automatically with a remote they're starting. Absolutely not. But at the end of the day, you have to start to be consistent. No matter what, you have to start to be consistent, but with your own rhythm. I'm not telling you that if you wake up kind of like sad, okay, you will be like, I have to be consistent and drive yourself crazy. No, I don't mean that. I will never. And I will never. But you have to start to close your eyes also from comparing your journey with the others' journey. Why? Because if you are today in point A, they may be in point B, and you have a lot to work on in order to reach point B. And it is normal, like it is logical. Don't search for a secrets. Don't search for pills. Don't search for wherever it is, kind of like hidden. We do like to search for like gems outside there. And it is as easy as that at the end of the day, because this key number 2 cover 2 important aspects that will help you to open the next door. And you have to keep away that whispers that say to you, you are not enough. Let me tell you something. You are good enough to keep going and thinking of getting better. You are enough and very good enough by just trying to build whatever you are looking for. You can literally build a company of water if you don't like the water in the markets. You can literally build a company of beans because you don't like your council beans. You know what I mean? Like, let's start from the easy. You can build papers. You can build journals. And the last key, which is the third key, and it is the most efficient one because it is the one that we can call it the engine key. So it is the last key that more you keep going, more you will need it. It's the key that will lead you to open the last door, that once you open that door, you will find everything that you have built all over the process of opening the first and second door. So here we are speaking about the vision. So this key will open any door that comes next that third door, because what seems impossible to open, because the trust, the belief that you have towards yourself, with the key of this third door, you will be able to, which is vision, you will be able to open any next door. Like hardship will not be hardship anymore, even though it is a hardship, but you're gonna see it as whatever, another negativity. We're gonna break it. Let's go. We're gonna go ahead. And this key, trust me, it will help you to build a strong trust, a strong belief in yourself. No one can break your way to the success, because the vision is so obvious. It is so obvious that you'll be like, whatever you're saying right now is not something that I will take. I will not buy it, my love. I will not buy it. However, as I provided to you these 3 keys, at the end of the day, you don't need any external support, and you don't need anything that it is not related to your inside building. You have to take your internal side and see it like a small house. Okay, if it's very broken, you see it like a very damaged house, but inside of that house there is a beautiful gem, and this gem is a diamond. Why not? Inside of it, and you have to cure that diamond and the environment that is around it. So that diamond, when people look at the house and the diamond, everything is aligned with whatever there is inside. So because I know that inside of you now there is a huge gem, a beautiful gem, that you feel it but you cannot see it, but you feel it, and I believe in that, 100%, because I see it in myself and I'm seeing it in you and I'm watching it in you. I mean, have you ever saw someone who is very convinced about their way of doing XYZ being influenced from someone who don't even know what they are discussing about? Like, literally, answer this question in the comment. Have you ever seen someone who opened a bakery, and succeeded in that business, looking at the people who don't even know how to cook an egg, taking their opinion in consideration or being influenced from their opinion? Have you ever seen it? Like, literally, let me know in the comment, because I want to know more about other people's experience that will help me to build my own journey. And guys, we came at the end of this video. Let me know in the comment below which key you're gonna start building first to open each door. And let me tell you that it doesn't matter if you start or never start. You will have always a vision that will literally be with you everywhere, anywhere. It will help you to fight injustice. It will help you to build trust. It will help you to build relationship. It will help you to understand who is around you. And that vision might not look normal to someone, but literally, who cares? Like, honestly, let them be them and let you be you. If this video got you anywhere or any idea, push that like button, because trust me, for you is free, but for me means a lot. And push that button, push that subscribe icon, and from red make it gray, because it is for free. But let me tell you something, it does really help me to reach my goal. And if you want to know more, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I am more active and I am more near to people. And I am Swiss SDNI, and this is all for today. See you in the next video. And سبحانك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.